Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Pubo Rama, and in today's video we'll be doing the Dr. Dre VIP contract. I got a stopwatch at the top of my screen, and we're going to be seeing how fast we can do the entire Dr. Dre VIP contract from start to finish. Because, as many of you know, Rockstar has removed the cooldowns for the Cayo Perico heist, which makes life a lot nicer. So we're going to be taking advantage of the fact they've removed the cooldowns in today's video. I'm going to see if we can do it under the 1 hour mark. So we're going to call out the agency helicopter. Obviously, I could use an oppressor, but it's just as easy to get the helicopter requested. Now, what I will say is that we are going to be putting cuts in the video, but that timer at the top is live. So whatever that timer says at the end of the video is exactly how long it is taking me to complete the Dr. Dre VIP contract. So this first mission, we got to head over to the nightclub. When landing your agency helicopter at the nightclub, leave it tilting towards the area you're going to leave. And the reason why is because when you actually leave the nightclub, you're going to have to deal with a bunch of NPCs that are spawning on you. So it's always nice to have it facing away from the NPCs and towards the agency that will be heading towards. Now, you don't actually have to kill anybody in this first room here. I usually just run right past them. I ignore all of this, and then I just kill this guy here. And then we can actually start killing people in this next room right over here. So this is where you're going to have all your enemies on you. So we take you out, take you out. I think that guy got lit on fire as well, which is pretty dang nice. Always make sure you have snacks so you can get some extra health back. Let's kill that guy. Now we can climb up here. Yo, sir, could you stop screaming? Okay, we're going to pull out a shotgun just because it's a little bit easier to blast somebody. Oh, or not, but you know what? That works. All right, let's head over here. And let's take you out. And you. Oh, okay, both of those missed. But doesn't really matter. They're both dead either way. So at this point, we just steal the security tape. That took us a very short amount of time to make our way through. And now we just leave the nightclub. So same way we came in. We go all the way over here. And then usually what I like to do is I'll run all the way to this side, jump down, eat some more snacks if I need them. There's going to be one guy right here, which you can kill. Make your way through the stairs. Pull out a shotgun of some sort. And the reason why is because you got these two guys that always run through the stairs. So using a shotgun allows you to knock them down, and you don't have to really worry about dealing with anything. Then we're going to run over here. Pull out our rifle. We're going to kill two of the people in this car. And then we're going to ignore the other car, eat some more snacks, hop into our helicopter, and leave. That's it. The whole mission is really easy. I just love hearing the characters when they burn to death. It's really funny. But yeah, that's it. We're done with this first mission. 3 minutes on the clock. Not too bad at all. Now, this mission is the Marina, and this is a really important one that you are able to take advantage of a huge time-saving skip with. The game wants you to head over to the Marina, and when you do this, depending on which side of the dock the boat spawns on, will depend on where you are able to, well, leave. So we can see that this time, the dock has the, it looks like it's spawning over towards the one side of the dock, so we should be able to fly right over here. In fact, I think I see the yacht out in the distance already. Sorry, my brain kind of had a fart. But depending on which side, yeah, we can see the yacht there. Depending on which side of the marina the green speedboat spawns on, and you can actually tell just by looking at the yellow blip on the map, you can either fly over to LSIA past it, and you'll see the yacht, or you can fly right over to the Vespucci Canals beaches, and you'll see the yacht over here. And it's obviously a really easy way to use and abuse. So we're going to jump out of the helicopter. And the reason why is because there are yacht air defenses. And if you don't, you might die. So it's usually better safe than sorry. So, oh, that's not what I wanted. But let's kill this guy really quickly. Hello, good sir. There you go. He's dead. And let's get you. Let's get you. And then we can ignore all of that and head right in here. Hopping into the main deck, we're going to kill the one enemy that's right here. Or not, or we're going to reload and then back out, bro. Sometimes this game, bro. Alright, back inside. And then let's try to kill this guy this time. There you go. So what we're going to do is we're going to disable both the yacht locks and the air defenses. And the reason why is because this is going to allow us to steal the helicopter that is spawned on the yacht. So then we're going to head over here. We're going to disable these defenses. That takes another couple seconds. And then after that, we just hop into the bottom floor and hopefully do it before the fire spreads and murders us. Okay, and hooah! Okay, we actually got over the fire. Oh my god, the entire deck of the boat is on fire. But we're gonna hop down here. We're gonna pull out our shotgun so that we can hit these guys. There you go. Knock that guy down. Let's head over here. Let's take this guy out. There you go. And then we can hop inside of the bottom floor. So now that we've hopped in here, there's going to be some enemies that spawn. First area I always like to check is up here. So take that guy out. Move up a little bit. And nothing's over here. We do have this guy, which we can clear. And then, no. Okay, so we can see there's nothing on that table. We need to look for a little diamond. I don't know if it's a record or what it is, but we got to look for that. There's going to be somebody right around this corner. So let's just, can we punch him in the face or something? There you go. I was like, what's the game doing here? Okay, so let's check this area. Nope, nothing in here. So we move into the next room. All right, here we go. Take this guy out. There you go. Easy. Then we hop in here. And is that it? Nope. I thought that was it for a second, but it's most definitely not it. Alright, let's take you out in this room. Nope. Okay, so there's only one other room it could be in, so let's just eat some more snacks. It doesn't matter how many snacks you eat, by the way, because when you make your way to the next mission, it's always going to refill your snacks. Alright, so here we go. Take a picture of the evidence. We got really unlucky. It was in the last room. But doesn't really matter. So while we're waiting for Amani to contact us, I'm going to pull out another shotgun. There you go. So we can take these guys out. There's going to be one here. And then there's going to be another guy that's right here. Take both of these guys out. Then I'm going to pull out my minigun because there's going to be 2 helicopters that spawn on us outside. You're going to want to take out these helicopters because they're going to be a pain in the butt if you don't. So we can see the one helicopter right over here. Let's take out the pilot of that one. Eat some more snacks. Got the other helicopter right over here. Take the pilot out on that one. Hop into our helicopter. Pull out snacks. We can eat some sprunk if we need to. I always recommend to have your snacks out because you can take a lot of damage sometimes. So all we have to do now is leave the area. Doesn't matter if our helicopter starts smoking or anything. Once we leave the area, as soon as it's done, we're going to load into a new lobby. My spawn location is already set to the agency. So you're going to see that here in just a moment. We fly a little bit further away. Actually, we might not even need to change our spawn location because of how close we are, but I'm still going to do it. I think it's faster. You just go to find new session, invite only lobby, and now the game is going to load us back into our agency. Yeah, this is definitely faster than waiting for the animation of our helicopter to land. So I always recommend to do this. Either way, we're at 9 minutes and 30 seconds so far, and 2 missions completed, and that's actually pretty good. That's less than 5 minutes a mission. We just got to hop down the stairs, and we're able to do the next one. Now, this is an actual full-fledged mission, which is why, as I said, you don't have to worry about snacks, because all the snacks have to do is last you through the first 2 setups, and then you have a mission. And then it's the same for the other ones as well. So you're going to see here, hop onto our screen, VIP contract, and this one, we have to break inside of the casino. So we'll purchase ammo, we'll purchase some super heavy armor, we're going to get all of our snacks replenished, and let's do this. Now, hopefully, my Vigilante is out. I don't know what car I last used in GTA, so it might not be the Vigilante, which is a bit of a shame, but it's not too big of a deal. You don't need it, but it does make life a little bit faster. I'm not going to waste time on picking my outfit. So we are literally at 10 minutes starting this mission. Now, this is obviously going to take a little bit longer than the other 2, because this is a full-fledged mission. You have to make your way into the casino, you have to steal a laptop, and then you have to leave the casino and I think head back to the agency. So it's still pretty simple, but it does require a little bit more effort. So let's see what car I have. Ah, the Vigero ZX. Well, you know what? At least it's HSW, so it's pretty fast, although it doesn't provide much protection. Now, I will have to turn off my game audio just because of the fact that this part of the mission uses copyrighted music, so we'll put it down to 2%. There you go. And now we shouldn't be able to hear any audio, but yeah. It is one of the downsides of this mission is you can't mute the music. I know why they do it. It's because it's obviously like it's a partnership with Dr. Dre, blah, blah, blah. But it's annoying as being a content creator. You literally cannot do anything about it apart from turn your audio down to 0 because it's copyrighted music. So it's a bit of a bummer, but doesn't really matter too much. Now, when we make our way over to the laptop, this will be our first cutscene skip. I don't even know why they gave us the ability to skip this cutscene, because it's literally like a 10-second cutscene. But hey, any seconds I can save, I will take advantage of. So if we hop all the way over here, we can see the promoter. And all we have to do is walk up to the laptop, And now if I spam the A button, eventually it's going to let me skip the cutscene. At least it should. Yeah, there you go. Skip the cutscene. Again, I'm not even sure why it's like a cutscene skip, but it is. We're going to pull out the minigun because it just does such a good job murdering everything and everyone. So kill you. Oh, we got this guy running. What are we doing, good sir? What are we doing? Okay, no. Go away. While the minigun is great, the only downside is that sometimes people walk up to you, and it can make it a little bit hard to kill people, but it's fine. We had plenty of snacks, so it's not like I had to worry. Kill this guy. Here we go. Yeah, now the minigun's going into its element. All right, we can just murder everything around us. Oh, we got one more. Kill that guy, pull back out the minigun, and let's leave the casino. So now we have to go all the way down here, and there's going to be some enemies that spawn right over here. So we'll pull out the minigun, and anything that tries poking will just die immediately, as we can see. There you go. That's everything here. Like, this is why the minigun is so overpowered. Plus, we just grabbed some snacks from that guy. We got, you know, some more enemies over here. Shoot those guys. Anything that pokes over here dies as well. And, yeah, that's it. Oh, we got one guy. Come on. Show me your arm. There you go. He's dead. And let's access the elevator. And that's it. Now we're already able to make our way downstairs. We got somebody behind us. I don't care about this guy. We're just going to enter the elevator. Done. Okay, so now comes more fighting. We have to kill the promoter. And then after that, we have to make our way throughout the nightclub. So that's still pretty basic stuff. I usually just like to run down the stairs right here, and then we can put on our armor that we purchased. Here we go. Kill you, kill you, kill you. That's basically everyone. There's nobody over there. Kill this guy. Now we can ignore all of this. Run over here. Grab the backpack. And then we just head exactly back the way we came, underneath the stairwell. And, yeah, we go back up here, and then we can take the elevator out. Boom. Okay, we can also turn up my audio at this point, because obviously we don't have to deal with Dr. Dre's music anymore. So we hop outside the casino garage. Our car is going to spawn right across the road from us, so if we just turn right over here, we can hop into our car. And done. All right, let's turn our car around and leave. Yeah, this is an easy mission. In total, it took us 5 minutes. Like, that's not... Oh, my God. It's not a hard mission, though. 5 minutes for everything considered is very quick. And it shows why I love the minigun so much. We had a little bit of a sus moment there where that guy ran past us, but apart from that, we're completely fine. Completed. Well, that was pretty fast. 16 minutes for the first 3 missions done. Now we start the High Society Leak. And these 3 missions are definitely my favorite of the 3 different options we have. My least favorite is the next one we'll be doing, but we get to do the fun ones right now. First, we have to go over to the Pacific Bluffs Country Club. And what we have to do is make our way inside of the building. We have to kill, I think it's 3 security guards, hack the computer, and then we have to go find a limo. This mission can be a little time-consuming just because of the fact it can be a little hard to find the limo. Every now and then my brain goes like ooga booga mode and I can't find it. But what we have to do right now is run all the way over here, just like so. I don't care if the cameras detect me, and we're going to hop right over to the screen and we're going to hack it. So we have to find 5127, which I see right here. Done. And then once we're inside, we're just going to pull out my minigun, shoot the door down, and kill all of these people. Just like this. There you go. There you go. What do we have? 2 guys left. I think they're all dead at this point. Yeah. Okay. So now we can hop on to the laptop. The laptop, you have to go to the brute force. So when it actually gets us on the screen here, my computer, external, brute force. And then we can go UPSTARTS. Done. Okay. Now, while that's uploading, all we have to do is wait a teeny bit and blow ourselves up. The reason we can do this is because it's going to spawn us outside of the building. And then we don't have to listen to Amandi's yapping or anything like that. We can immediately search the area for the limo. So, yeah, always just blow yourself up. It's way quicker. And then we can head right back over to our helicopter and start searching the area. Now, again, sometimes my brain kind of dies when searching for it, so we'll see how quickly I can find it. At the limo spawn, that was a little bit further away, but we are now at the area where the limo can spawn. Now, there are 2 different areas I'm aware of already. Oh, and I see it. Okay. One of the other areas is inside that little shopping center it can spawn, but the limo's right here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to land our helicopter. We're going to pull out our gun and shoot the limo driver, just like that. Limo driver's going to fall out, and now we're just going to steal his wallet. I think then we just have to return the wallet back to the agencies. Here we go. Yep, fueling the dude up. Got the wallet. And there you go. Now we just got to bring it back to the agency. So this was still a pretty quick mission, right? This is not a challenging one. And then once we get back to the agency, we're done. This next mission is honestly a super simple one. We have to make our way over to Lake Vinewood. And what we have to do is kidnap the lawyer. We have to, well, I don't even know what we do with him. I would assume we murder the lawyer, but you never know. All I know is that we get the key codes from him, and then I never see of him again until we kidnap him every single time. Alright, so you can see we're at this really, really huge mansion right here. So what we're going to do is we are going to land our helicopter right here on the roof of the building. That way we can hop out, and then we can kill everybody with our minigun. So let's hop down here, and then we can, well, we're not going to be able to kill that guy, but we can kill you, and, oh, there's one enemy up here. Okay, now we can jump down a level. Let's see. Got you, got you, got you. I see the lawyer. Obviously, I don't want to kill the lawyer. And then while we're here, let's pull out the stun gun really quickly and stun the lawyer. Boom. Okay. That guy's dead. And then there's only 2 people left, which are right below us. So let's just kill them with the minigun. You're dead, and you're dead. Okay. So now we just have to head back over to the lawyer, pick him up, and put him inside the car. I mean, you can see how quick this one is. Like, it's super, super, super quick. So, grab the lawyer, and then it's just going to go through a quick cutscene, which I'm not mistaken, you might be able to skip. No, I thought you could skip this one. It would have been nice if you could, but looks like Rockstar doesn't allow us to. Big sag. Either way, we're going to hop into the lawyer's car, and then we just have to drive 2 miles. We're at 24 minutes on the clock, and we're almost done with the second mission set. Now, you always got to be careful with these cars here that spawn on you. They're actually really annoying, and they will, like, kill you. I've had it happen quite a few times on stream, so just be careful to avoid the Shafter V12s that spawn. Well, that mission's complete. Now we get to start an interesting one. This is by far the hardest and longest to complete out of the 3. It's still very easy to do, especially because I swapped out my Vigilante when I was driving the lawyer's car back, but it is still definitely the hardest mission. I would always recommend Oda Vigilante because of this. So we're going to hop onto our computer screen, we're going to go to VIP contract, and we're going to start up this one. We're going to purchase ammo. Doesn't really matter though, but I always do like to purchase the super heavy armor. Now, depending on what difficulty the game starts you at will affect how easy this is. And the reason why is because once we have completed the first scare part, we have to destroy the Billionaire's helicopter, and then we have to kill ourselves. I know, it sounds goofy, but you'll see. When you kill yourself, it causes the Billionaire's helicopter to instantly spawn instead of having to worry about it. So we just head over to the Billionaire's mansion, and then we're going to request our Vigilante. All we have to do is go to Manage Vehicles and request Personal Car, and the game's going to let us call it in. And when we do that, we're going to drive the Vigilante inside of the mansion instead of the piece of crap car that we're currently in. So let's head over here and cut through the corner. We got 0.3 miles left. Then we just got to go over here. Oh, yeah. All right, let's roll around this corner. All right, so now I'm just going to go to Manage Vehicles and request the Vigilante. We're going to look down so the Vigilante can spawn near us. And then use the gate keys. There you go. Gates opened. And now we can leave, grab the Vigilante, and hop inside. What do you guys think of my Vigilante's color, by the way? I used to have it like a aquamarine blue, but I think this red looks absolutely epic on this vehicle. So now we have this. We just hop inside the mansion. The gate's going to open. And there you go. Now, something that you always got to remember to do is shoot this gate. Shoot this thing right here. Because if you shoot that, it'll stay open the entire time. And then you don't have to worry about it when leaving. So, just in case you need to do that, you can. So now, we just have to use our Vigilante to blow up all these cars here. So, turn off homing missiles, blow these cars up, there you go. Blow this car up, keep on making our way through. There you go. Kill you. Kill you. Oh, yeah. Easy. Alright. So now we're going to drive through all of this, get out of here, and then we can head over to this area so we can blow up these cars as well. We just have to cause as much destruction and damage as we can right now. So we'll throw a sticky bomb on you, 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 and then we can blow all these cars up. There you go. We also have to take out the helicopter. There you go, helicopter taken out. Hop back into our vigilante now. We've already done a lot of damage, as you can imagine. Also, the game wants us to search for the source of the music, which takes like 1 second. I'll blow up these cars here, and then all we have to do is like drive right here, and now we found the source of the music. So, now all we have to do is kill a couple more people and we're all done. Kill you, kill you. Oh, another one spawned. There you go. There's, I think, one more car left over here. Yeah, let's take that out. There you go. I think that's... Oh, no, there's one more right over here as well. Boom. Okay, so that's everything. Now we just have to kill these people. That's it. And we're completely done with this already. Let's see. You're dead. There's obviously some enemies that are going to spawn all over, which we're just going to shoot. Okay, well, I've already managed to annoy them so much that they're leaving. That was really easy. So we can skip this cutscene, and then all we have to do is hop back into our vigilante and use the homing missiles on the vigilante to take out the helicopter. So we already have the homing missiles ready, and there's 1, there's 2, and there is 3. And that's it. Helicopter is already taken out. So now what we have to do is we have to kill ourselves 2 times. So you can see I have 2 lives. So I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Now you can see my life. I have 1 life left. So we're going to respawn. I'm going to blow myself up again. Just like that. And then we're going to do it 1 more time. Here we go. If you have less lives, this is obviously easier. But the reason you're going to do this is normally the game wants you to follow the Billionaire's helicopter all the way over to the beaches. Then it's going to go through a cutscene, and then you have to go over there, and it's a pain. It is. I mean, everybody knows how much of a pain this is. However, if you just kill yourself, as soon as you've destroyed the Billionaire's helicopter, it's going to fast travel you right over to the beach. Your vigilante, or whatever personal vehicle you have, is going to be right next to you. It's going to go through the quick cutscene, and then you're ready. That's it. So it's actually quite nice that you're able to do this. So here we go. Let's hop into our vigilante. And we just have to go over to the Billionaire. So let's drive over here. I want a rocket boost, but I'm a little worried it's going to hit like this lip here and go into the ocean. So be a little careful. There you go. Hop out of our car. I guess we can just like kick the Billionaire. There you go. Grab his phone. And then we can hop back into our vehicle and go back to the agency, and we're done. Pretty easy mission overall. Are there. I won't lie, driving the Vigilante can be a bit troublesome. I flipped it like 3 times trying to drive back. It's just because of the fact the rockets are so insane on this vehicle. So maybe it's a bit of skill issue, I don't know. But, I don't know, the Vigilante's always such a bop. Either way, 35 minutes. We've done the 2nd mission set now. So if it takes me realistically another 15 minutes or so to do the next mission set, we'll be at about, what, 15 minutes on the clock? Online, find new session. But yeah, if we're at about 50 minutes on the clock, that means we have 10 minutes to do the 2 finals. It is possible to do this around the 1 hour mark. I don't know if we're going to do it like under an hour, but even if we manage to do it like at the hour mark, I'll still be quite happy with that. It's just such an insane amount of time you'll be able to save compared to what it previously was. So out of all the mission sets, this is definitely my least favorite. And the reason why is because these missions are just really boring and repetitive. This first one, what we have to do is drive to a certain area that is pinged on the map, kill a bunch of gangsters, steal a van, and then bring the van back over to our agency. This mission would be fine if you didn't have to wait to lose the cops and the lost MC. Now, losing the cops isn't that hard because you can just use your CEO abilities and bribe authorities, but losing the lost MC is really annoying. It takes forever. It's definitely a very irritating part of this mission. The first part isn't too bad, though. All we have to do is drive here and interrupt the deal, which takes like 1 second. I'm just going to run right over here. We're going to run to all these enemies right here. And dead, 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 dead. I mean, yeah, again, like, this gun is so darn overpowered. Okay, you're dead. Then we only got a couple enemies left. There you go. Is that guy dead? Now he is. There's only 1 person left. I don't even know where he is. Oh, that's it. Yeah. That was the whole mission. So now, what we have to do is we have to escape the lost MC. And literally, it doesn't even matter if you fully escape them. They still just never go away. Like, you can knock all of them down. It doesn't make a difference. They're still a pain. Come on. There you go. Like, at this point, we've basically already escaped them, right? They're gone. Nobody's on us. They're fighting the other dudes over there. But we will still have to deal with them. It's really, really annoying. Like, look at this. We're completely gone. Yeah, there you go. There's another group of them. Okay. Well, I'm going to let Vernon knock them off their bikes. Unless I can hit this one. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to knock you off your bike. We're going to head over this way. And we're going to head towards where the safe house usually spawns. See if any, I don't even... That motorcycle's not even on us. Oh, now it is. And 1 year of driving later, we have finally made it to the drop-off. Yeah, this... I just hate this mission. I don't know why Rockstar has to make you escape the Lost MC. If they just removed that part of it, I wouldn't hate it at all. But it just sucks. There you go. 41 minutes, 40 seconds, online, find new session, invite only. Now we hop back over to our agency. We got 2 more missions and then another 2. So in total, we have 4 missions. So I don't think we're going to do this in under an hour because we have 20 minutes to do 4 missions. And even though this next one is pretty quick, I don't really think it's going to make a difference. So let's head over here and go back down to the computer. This next mission, we have to fight a bunch of gangsters, kill them, and then wait for the cops to arrive. And then we are able to basically finish this mission up. It's not too bad. It's a fairly quick one, but it is still kind of a boring one. So we're going to see that Vernon's cavalcade, or whatever the heck it is right here. So we're just going to land our helicopter. Now, I do have a theory, which we're going to try right now. Usually this mission finishes when you call the cops. So I wonder if I call 911 on my phone when we get there, if it's going to skip all the fighting. If it does, then I'm posting a video on that because that's kind of a huge tip to make separately. But I don't think it'll work. Maybe if I kill the cop, though, because I think I have to have cops, and then it'll trigger. I don't... Obviously, if the gangsters have cops, I don't think it matters too much. But either way, let's head over here. And we're almost there. We got to go 0.4 miles. And then you'll see all the fighting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my contacts list, and I'm going to type in 9... Oh, okay, move out of my way. 911, and then we'll start calling that. We'll drive over there while it's going on. So here we go. Okay. And now that we've gone here, we can also request the police. Okay. This will be interesting if it actually works or not. I'm really interested to see what happens. Okay. So let's just blow up this vehicle. There you go. We got another vehicle over here. Blow that up. Eat some snacks so we don't die. Blow this up. There you go. This thing is so overpowered. Alright, and you're gone. Alright, and take care of that. That's friendly. Okay. That is not a friendly. No, that isn't a friendly. Are the cops coming? Oh, I think it may have worked. We have cops now. I wonder if that worked. Oh my god. I think that may have worked. I'm not sure. It's not possible to tell, but what I can say is that was pretty quick. Normally it takes a lot longer than that for the cops to spawn. That was like literally 30 seconds. I wonder if that worked. That may have. That's actually insane if it did work. Either way, at this point, doesn't really matter. I don't really even need to bribe authorities because all we have to do is follow Vernon over to this garage right here. He's going to open the garage, and then we have to go through an annoying scene. I wish you could skip this, but you can't. Alright, and here we are. I think we can skip the cutscene. Indeed, we can. And then all we have to do is take out the Vagos, which I love using the minigun for. Once again, minigun OP, so we kill you. Try not to blow up the cars, though, because I usually like to use these cars for the missions, which is pretty nice. I always am really careful with this van here, because even if you're shooting through the glass, the minigun counts that as damage to the vehicle for some reason. So, yeah, be just super cautious with the minigun. If you're gonna use it, it's super prone to, like, blowing up cars and stuff, and just don't say I didn't warn you. Alright, so we gotta kill a couple more enemies here. That's it. That's the whole mission. Now, this guy's gonna hop into the car. We can skip this cutscene. We're gonna head into this vehicle right here. And we're going to chase him down, which is obviously super, super quick and easy to do. So we're just going to cut through right here. And he is right in front of us, which we are going to pop in the head. Done. That's it. Now we just park our vehicle, get out. Yeah, you can see how quick this is. So even though the other 2 missions... Oh, actually, no, it's just really that one mission kind of sucked. This one was super quick. And we can turn back up our game audio now, because we're not going to hear the Dr. Dre music anymore. Oh, well, that was very fast. We're definitely not going to do it under 1 hour, because we have 9 minutes. But we did this quicker than I expected to at this point. So, let's head right over there. The car turns in front of us. That's fine, though. Head over here. Oh! I hate the frickin', like, tires that the gang vehicles all use. They look cool, don't get me wrong, but they have no grip. And no grip is not a fun experience, especially when trying to drive. Well, we are 7 minutes left on the clock, which is not an insane amount of time, but I think we'll be able to do this one in probably 5 or so minutes, so it'll still be pretty quick. All we have to do is deliver Dr. Dre's car over to Record Day Studios, and then after that, we have to kill a bunch of people, and then fight Johnny Guns in the next mission. So let's roll over here, cut through this. Now, I don't even need my Vigilante. The Vigilante's great for this mission, but you can use the minigun and do just as much damage. So I'm just going to pull that out. That's not a minigun. That is. So there you go. Take you out. Keep shooting the car a little bit more so it gets out of my way. Oh, I guess we can just blow up this car too. There you go. And then we can move up a little bit over here. Keep on going. All right. Kill you. Kill you. Kill you. All those guys are dead. Then we have 2 cars of enemies that are going to spawn over here. So we can just take out these cars. There you go. That's everything over there. Then we have 1 guy over here. We got these cars of enemies which spawn. There you go. Take out this car. And then take out this guy, and this guy. And that's it. Now we're able to immediately get inside of Record Day Studios. Now once we're inside the studio, once again, we just have to murder a bunch of more people. So we kill you. And then sometimes they walk out of these alleys here. Sometimes they don't. Looks like they're not going to do that right now. So I'll have to come back and kill them later when they do. Alright. I just always spam my gun throughout this entire studio. It's by far the easiest way to kill anything that spawns. There you go. Move up a little bit more. Kill you. Get this guy's arm. Get this guy. And there you go. Okay. So now we can turn around. Take this guy out. And then there's 1 more right here. There you go. Eat some snacks, put on... Oh, I guess you don't have any armor. But all we need to do now is... Well, I was going to say use a shotgun, but... There you go. Kill that guy. Kill that guy. This guy has a shotgun, so you always got to be careful. And then this guy has a shotgun, too. A lot of these guys have shotguns, so you got to be super, super careful. But now you'll see more gunmen spawn behind you, so you got to go all the way back out, and you got to kill this guy, and then keep going back, and then there's going to be another guy here, and then keep going back, and then you're able to finally kill this guy. And now we can make our way back over all the way to Record a control room. Isn't that annoying? I don't know why Rockstar had to make it like this, but... Yeah, and by the way, those doors are locked until, like, it's the end of the mission. So, sometimes you just have to run all the way back. Either way, not that big of a deal. Skip that entire cutscene. Past. That saves so much time. Because instead of being at 60 minutes on the clock, we're just done. And we're at still another 4 minutes left on the final mission. So, not bad at all. Now all we have to do is go back online, find new session, invite only. We're going to spawn back into our agency, and we have the final mission to complete. I think if we'd been a little bit faster here and there, we probably could have done this under an hour. But honestly, even if it takes me an hour and 2 minutes, I still think we can say that we've basically done the Dr. Dre under an hour. Like, that's crazy how fast you're able to do it. So let's head over here and go down the stairs. Okay. Now we get to start this up. Again, purchase some body armor and start it. I'm also going to showcase the fastest way to skip this mission as well, if it's going to load us into it. Right now we're just stuck on a loading screen. Watch the game just like break and not actually work. Okay, there you go. I was about to say, getting a little worrying, but We're all good. So it doesn't matter, again, if you use the Vigilante or not for this mission. I would recommend to use it if you're a beginner, and if you're an experienced player and you're over level 100, grab the minigun and use it to kill all of the enemies. Here we go. Finally loaded in. And let's just hop into our Vigilante, which is right here. And then we have to go to Johnny Gun's last known location, which it does ping on the map for us. Rocket Boost! Once you get over to Johnny Gun's location, you're just going to speed right in here. I wish you could just kill him right now, but for some reason, the game doesn't let me do that. So, oh well. We have to wait for Johnny Guns to speed off, and then it's going to spawn us inside this area. So we're just going to hop out of this and pull out the minigun. Come on, let me get my minigun out. Here we go. Kill you, kill you. Yeah, you're going to see the minigun being just, again, so darn stupid. Back up a little bit. For some reason, you can literally shoot the minigun through walls. Like, you can see that here. We are shooting it through walls. And I'm not sure why the game allows you to do it, but I'm also not going to complain. Okay. Take you out. Take you out. Those guys are all dead. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. We can hop out a little bit further now. Let's blow this car up so that's out of our way. And then we got all the enemies that spawn over here. There you go. There's one more left. Then we got one guy over here. And then manage vehicles, request personal vehicle. And while our personal vehicle is spawning in, kill that last guy. So we're at 59 minutes on the clock. And now we have to hop into our Vigilante and drive over to LSIA. Once we've done this, we're basically done with the entire mission. So let's speed on up. Here we go. And roll around the corner. Rocket Boost! We have just crossed over the 1 hour threshold, which is a bit of a bummer because I really wanted to do this under 1 hour. But what I will say is this is definitely doable under an hour. Like, we are just past the 1 hour threshold, and all we have to do is make our way through this little last fight here, and that's it. Like, there's no more cutscenes you have to deal with. So we just have to kill this guy, this guy, this guy, and then a little bit more. We have to destroy the shipping container right there. And then there's like 2 more people here we have to kill, and that's it. We're basically done. Now we can just climb over... Okay, let's try this again. We just got to climb over this right here. Character's going to jump in, and then we got to climb up this, go around, over here, and that's literally it. Then we can just pull out a shotgun. Heavy shotgun will work. So let's just head over here, ignore this guy, walk up here, eat some more snacks, and then we can just shoot Johnny Guns until he gets knocked down. That's it. I mean, we literally did it in like 1 minute. And now it's going to allow us to skip this cutscene, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. And then we just have to drive to the country club. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We're done. Basically, in an hour, you can do the entire Dr. Dre VIP contract. And as I said... Okay, thank you, car. But as I said, if we hadn't have gotten a little bit of bad luck on that one Deliver the Math lab vehicle, and if I didn't kind of screw up driving my Vigilante on the other mission, I think we could have done it under an hour. But the fact that you can do this under an hour, where previously it would have been an hour and 10, hour and 20 minutes, it is huge. Like, these cutscene skips save a good 10 to 12 minutes of time. Like, that's huge when you actually think about it. And finally, we are at the Pacific Bluffs Country Club. So we just got to deliver his car right here, and done. Now the game's going to go through one more cutscene, and we get to get our $1 million. So I'm going to end it there. 1 hour, 3 minutes. That's pretty quick, honestly. That is pretty dang quick. What do you guys think about the Dr. Dre VIP contract in the comments down below? Do you think this is a really good way to earn money? Are you going to start using this more now that you can skip the cutscenes? I would definitely recommend to. You can literally earn $1 million an hour, especially if you have passive businesses running in the background. This is a fantastic way to take advantage of everything. So if you want to see more content like this, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.